Greetings from the North Pole. I am your host, Elvin, and welcome to ANR Geekly. We got a good show today. We got our top 5, 10, maybe 15. Don't know. We got a lot of top 5, 10, 15s to talk about today. I got my list. Dee's got his list. He has been naughty because he's been telling his list outside his window. You've been yelling your list outside the window, and Santa does not appreciate that, D.
That's fine. I'll buy it myself.
I'll do it myself. Don't be a Thanos.
How are you doing?
What's going on? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It is our last episode of the year.
Oh,
I'm sad. I'm sad.
It went by fast.
I might do a solo episode. I know you'll be busy with family and stuff.
Yeah.
My family doesn't care half the time. No, just kidding.
Won't you be?
I'm gonna be in Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be going to Kevin McAllister's house.
Kevin.
I'm actually gonna be going to his house. I'm excited.
Just stand there. I'm sure they get that a lot.
Oh yeah, they're like, okay, buddy, move it along.
Yeah.
You're like the 19,000th person to do this. Shut up. But I am going to McAllister's house on Christmas Eve. I think I'm going. Just gonna yell out Kevin. So I'll take a picture.
And is this? Do you go every few years, or is this the first time you're going?
It's my first time going during winter. I
Yeah.
have been there in the summer, and
Okay.
it's nice. Chicago's a great town. Great town. A lot of good food. A lot of good places to go. I am going to be checking out a Bulls game, so it'll be nice. I'm going 2 days after Christmas to check out the Milwaukee Bucks and the Chicago Bulls. Can't wait. I got really good seats, like a few rows behind the Bulls bench, so I can't wait. Yeah. It could be the only one with Michael Jordan pinup. I have had a picture with Michael Jordan pinup in Vegas long time ago, so it was pretty cool. It was life-size pinup too. So, but let's see here. Everyone's saying hi. There's people jumping in. Darth saying hi. Hello. Ghost is here. KJ is here. Hello, KJ. Cowboy dude, what is that? Just got done watching Venom 3. I turned on Venom 3 and my dog wouldn't let me watch it.
Yeah, so you didn't see it, right?
My dog wouldn't let me watch it. My dog starts freaking out every time she sees a Venom character on screen. She thinks it's a beast.
Okay. Well,
she starts barking. Like at the beginning when Null shows up.
Yeah.
Spoilers to anybody. It's in the trailer. She starts freaking out. And I had to turn it off. I couldn't watch it. So I have to watch it when she's not around, which is 99% of the time. So I don't know. I'm going to have to put her to sleep somewhere and then be able to watch it. But
you could go see Craven, though, to make up for that.
But I do not feel like hurling.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Smart duck. Yeah, I know. She's like, get this garbage out of here. Ashley, Alvin, you motivated me to visit Home Alone house one day, and it's on my bucket list. You know what? You got to do it, man. You got to do it. You know, the crazy thing is this summer I'm actually going to New York, so I could visit his apartment too in 1 year, hit both 1 and 2 because 3 doesn't matter. So I could do that as well. We'll see. I'm going to be hanging out in Central Park. So how do the Boston people say it? Central Park. Central Park. I'll be hanging out there in the summer. So yeah, a lot of traveling for me this year. And in between both of that, I am heading to Japan. So it's going to be fun. Don't know why I did that, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, I was like, is that an accent? What was that?
Oh, wait till you hear the joke. It's going to be worse than that. Make sure Jess is tuning in for this one. This one's dedicated to her.
Okay.
I'm going to need her approval and blessing and safety after that joke. All right. Let's do our world famous ANR dad joke one last time for 2024. I actually have a 3-pack for you.
Okay.
So do you want me to do all 3 right now? Or
do all 3.
Do all 3 right now? Okay. For everybody that's new here, welcome. First of all, welcome to our channel. We do awesome, cool things here on a weekly basis. You can hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and you can also participate in our ANR dad joke, weekly dad joke. After my jokes are done, you can do a hashtag dad if you think it's great, or hashtag sad. Go back to the drawing board and try again. You can also play along with us if you're the replay crew or listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, or Amazon Music, or wherever podcasts are, by going to our social media handle at ANR Universe and going hashtag dad this week's joke or hashtag sad this week's joke. You can also submit a joke, and you can randomly win a prize any time of the year by submitting a joke. I'm just going to say, hey, If D laughs and he loves the joke,
Yeah.
then you get a prize. It's just that easy. So submit your jokes away. You can submit as many times you want in a year, and you can win multiple times in a year too. This goes back to we've been doing it for a while, right? So we had some people.
I don't even know.
We had one last week. Someone did a joke. I also tell the joke first and then see D's reaction before I tell him it's from somebody.
And I did laugh at that one.
Yes, you did. You did. Yeah. Yes. So, all right, I'm gonna give you 3 jokes here. Okay.
Okay.
So everybody in the chat too, you can play along and let us know. All right. Okay. What's a vampire's favorite fruit, D?
What?
A nectarine.
Well, Scooby-Doo can do, but Jimmy Carter is smarter.
I felt.
Oh, that was a timely. I was about to say something too. I was going to say one bad joke. All right, here's another one. What are the chat saying? They're saying positive.
Okay, wait.
Oh, sad. Boo, you guys.
Sad,
We're gonna be in the Christmas spirit, people.
You'd have to email. Where do they send it? Do they send it to Insta?
Yeah, send it to our at ANR Universe, Instagram or X, either one. Just send it and just let us know, and then we
this
will.
Time I was gonna tell you to put it in the chat just for this one because you seemed excited, but the tone.
Don't put in the chat. Yeah,
don't put in the chat. I was like, the tone would be ruined if I'm reading it. Like, so.
Yeah, just let us know on Instagram. Just DM us, and then we'll add that to the list. But I won't do it right away because he's gonna know that, so I have to sneak that in at a random date, which will probably be in January sometime.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Another one here. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. What do you get when you cross a snowman and a dog?
I don't know. What do you get?
A frostbite.
Okay. That was
a rough one.
That was like, yeah, I don't know how to make of that.
Ooh.
What the hell was that?
Oh, because I got it.
What do you mean? What the hell was that?
I smiled, so it clearly wasn't horrible.
Okay. Last but not least, I got one more here. Okay. Oh, not bad. So I got a not bad and a dad. Okay. Some people are in the Christmas mood, some people aren't. All right, one last one here for 2024. Okay, here we go. Okay. What do you call an Israeli dog?
What?
A Scooby-Doo.
I like that one. But like, I'm upset that I like that one. But you also,
you should hit the Homer one, Scooby Dooby.
Yeah, damn. I wish that, but.
Oh,
I think I'm more happy. I think it's funny how excited you are for that one.
Dude, I literally fell off my chair when I heard that one. What do you mean sad? That was awesome. That might be our best one this year.
Yeah, Elvin's telling you it's his best one this year.
Oh my god. Oh.
Tough crowd.
What? You guys have no sense of humor. Come on. Where's Jess when I need her? She probably want to slap each other. I like cats, you idiot. All right. Okay, I got that out of the system. Another year closes.
Hey, A for effort. You know what?
Yes,
A for effort.
I appreciate that.
I'm not doing this. So
yeah, you're like, my hands are clean. Okay. Whew. All right, let me get into what we watched and what we got. Take it away, man.
I didn't get anything. It's too close to Christmas, and I don't want to accidentally buy something that someone else has got me. So I played the more of the Marvel Rivals. So I'm getting the hang of that, and I'm thinking about getting Black Myth Wukong. I downloaded the trial, and I'm like, yeah, so I'll do that. As for what I watched, National Lampoon's, like I haven't seen that before. Do you watch those National Lampoon movies from like 80s?
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
So I watched that yesterday. I'm still trekking along with Superman and Lois.
Good on you.
I'm at the Bizarro part. I don't know if that's spoilers, but
no.
2019 the show was out. So a little late to the game.
I think that was in 2022 that season.
Yeah. Tacoma FD still watching. We're just binging our Christmas movies at the moment.
Yeah, I got to put the rotation on, right? So
yeah.
I
tune in and out.
But December's going by fast, man.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
I'm like, I look at the date. I'm like, it's already halfway through December. I'm like, whoa.
Is that good or bad? Because you're just getting this out of the way. Like Christmas time is usually stressful and busy.
I've avoided the shopping malls because I've already done my shopping.
Yeah.
Already, it's all done. My wife's like, "Can you go to the mall and get something?" I'm like, "Nope, not doing it."
You have to go right as it opens. Otherwise, there's no point.
Well, you also got to go on the weekday, not on the weekend. Otherwise, you're done.
Yeah.
Right. So
There's
I'm like, no. I'll just order whatever you need. I'll just order it, have it delivered to the door. I don't want to go shopping because I don't want to play that. And I don't want to bring it up because you did message me about a parking musical rounds, right? So
yeah,
you had your little altercation, but no, I don't want to do that. I don't. It's people are nuts, man. People are nuts during the holidays. There's no Christmas cheer. They don't care.
Like someone like snaked in the parking spot. So I texted you and Jess. I'm like, shit, never mind. I'm not gonna out myself. I'm like, it's. Let me just say, it's very bold to steal a parking spot or like piss people off in a parking because they know what your car looks like. They know like that's your car. So if I wanted to, I could go find another parking spot and then come back and like key their crap. I could do that.
Yeah,
I did say I did do that. I'm just saying.
No,
so
I know.
It's the same with like messing with wait staff. You don't know what they do to your food. You gotta be smart.
That's why I always tell my wife, when you want to return something or it doesn't taste good or the drink is not good, be nice to them because they could just hawk two of that thing, right?
Yeah.
And then you just got a nice saucy thing and you won't even know. You're like, oh, this is great. It's so moist now. So all right.
As for
they say, was this about my joke?
Oh, it was about the joke, I guess. It was. I like the last one a lot. Like the more I resonate, like the more I think about it, the more funny I think it is.
Goss even likes the last two, so I like dogs. I love dogs too. I got one right now. My wife's trying to convince me to get another one. I said, hell no.
No, didn't she surprise you with the first one?
Well, she sort of cornered me into the first one.
Well, we're here anyway, so
yeah, we're here. These are cute and cuddly. Pick one. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Pick one. Thought we're just looking. So, yeah, she's like, oh, let's get another friend for. I'm like, no. We are the dog's friend. Nobody else.
Oh yeah,
because I'm the one end up looking after the dog. All the three of them run away.
Imagine if your second dog was as hyper as Coco. Dude.
Oh my god!
It'd just be like a tornado around your house.
Oh my god! It'd be like Carnage in Venom 2.
Don't ever bring that up again.
Your favorite scene?
My uncle, somebody rushed and stole his parking space. He slashed with a seat. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I wouldn't. I don't. First Mortal Kombat, man.
Oh man, yeah. Get over here.
Did you like those movies?
Hell yeah. The first one was my favorite.
Yeah.
That soundtrack was deadly.
I think this conversation has come up before because I remember.
Yes, it has.
Mortal Kombat.
I bought my first sound system, like a big one. You know, the giant tower speakers, and that was my first CD. I think I bought just to test out the audio. Man, did I ever overplay that CD?
That's okay. You got your buddies, right?
Yeah. That's when I was really into like Taekwondo and everything. I was like really into it. This was right up my wheelhouse.
It's your training music.
my trainer's like, what are you doing? That's not Taekwondo, you idiot. Why are you telling me to get over here? Oh, man. Anyways, sorry.
That's all right. No, it's pretty much that. Just Christmas movies, the odd. I'm trying to watch box. I have to be in the right mood for certain shows, especially like during Christmas time. I feel like I don't want to force myself to watch Christmas movies just because, but you kind of have to.
Okay.
What about you? Have you been buying anything?
I've got a story to tell you. Something I watched. So I'm not a big, those movies, like obviously you know that I don't like the horror type of movies, right? But I'm also not a big fan of the murder movies, right? Sometimes it can get a little uncomfortable for me. I just don't like death in general. I don't think anybody does, but I don't like watching it. I'll play it out in the cinematic type of environment, especially when it's based on true events in real life. But I just happened to turn on the TV, or was it a streaming platform? I can't remember. Anyways, in the middle of the night, I was actually in Whistler for the weekend, wife's birthday, and we had dinner and we had some drinks, and then we went back. She's like, I'm a little tired. I want to sleep. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna watch a movie or something. And she's like, yeah, cool. We had a next day we had planned out for a lot of things, so we wanted to get some sleep as well. But I was just all energetic and I wanted to wind down. So putting something on would, help me sleep. So I decided to put something on, and I just happened to turn it on at the same time the movie was starting. It was called The Boston Strangler, and it stars Keira Knightley. And I didn't know this movie existed. Okay, because I don't look at that direction with those kind of movies. So I put it on, like, okay, what's this all about? It's just based on true events. I'm like, oh boy, okay. And it sucked me in. And I was like, wow, like this was a crazy movie. I don't know how realistic it was to the actual story. I know nothing about the actual events, but it was a good movie. I would probably give it an 8 out of 10. She did a great job, man. She did a really good job. And whoa, yeah, it was a good movie.
The way you started, I thought you were going to be like, oh no, I hated it. Now you're thinking about, but you liked it, so that's good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I thought it was enjoyed it is a wrong word, I guess, but I was really sucked in.
I was captivated by it.
Yes, that's the word, captivated. I was really intrigued and captivated by this movie and how well it was put together. And yeah, I just really liked the movie, and definitely, if you want to watch something outside of the Christmas realm of things, I highly suggest this movie, Boston Strangler. 8 out of 10 for me, for sure. That's what I watched. Aside from all the Christmas stuff, I watched that TV show. I've been hitting a lot of Seinfeld lately.
It's always Seinfeld's always good.
I just throw it in the back when I'm doing something and put on Seinfeld, and good times. There's not an episode I cannot watch and laugh.
Did you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm or no?
I have not.
Okay, neither have I. I was gonna get your your take on it, but
yeah, definitely. That reminds. Carl says that reminds me. I heard good things of Dexter prequel.
I never watched Dexter.
My sister is a big fan of the Dexter original series. I'm gonna have to ask her if she's watching this prequel or not. So
that, and did you watch Barry as well with what's his
Barry?
name?
No, I did not. No.
I
know who you're talking about, the actor. Yeah. I did not. What did I get? Okay, well, it was a short amount. So I did get a WWE Ultimate Edition Rey Mysterio. So big fan.
Yeah.
Great wrestler, Rey Mysterio. Got him. Really happy to get this figure. And then I got the Secret Wars Captain America. Enjoying that. I like it. Smiley face and angry face. Love it. And then, last but not least, I got Jada Toys Street Fighter White Outfit Ken.
I saw the regular version.
Oh, yeah? Did you get it?
Again. No. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Just in case. I don't want to make the mistake of buying something because people have like actually pulled through and got me what I wanted before when I never expected them to. Nothing bad to say about them. I just, you know me. What version do you like? The player 2 costume more? Do you like his red gi or his white?
Red.
Okay. You're just being a completionist.
I guess. Yeah, I guess right now.
Or I mean, we'll see how it depends on the character, right?
We'll see how far I go with this because
okay,
it's gonna be pick and choose kind of thing. There are certain characters I don't care for their other additional outfits, so I probably would not get their second or third outfit. And then there's characters I probably get all of them. Like Ryu is one of them.
Yeah.
Every single version that comes out, if I can get my hands on it, I'll get it. If I can, I can, whatever. But I'll do my best to get everything in Ryu. Guile, for example, probably 2. It's the blue and the original. And then after that, I don't really care. I mean, how many times do I need a Guile, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but same thing with Chun-Li. Like, I think I'm at 3 right now. It's the blue, red, and pink. And then after that, I mean, maybe
on my Cammy.
Maybe do a white one. Maybe I'll get one. But other than that, I don't really care. Yeah, Cammy as well. I mean, there's really two colors she has, right? The
Yeah.
green one and a blue one. And then after that, do I really care about anything else? So, yeah, it depends on the character. Stay tuned at the end, towards the end of the show. We're gonna do our countdown for our top 5 or top 10 or whatever it is. D's got a list. I've got a list. I don't know how many he's got. He doesn't know
It's
how
just
many.
random at this point. So
Well,
like,
you know what? It's our best of the best. Let's call it that, right? So, I've got.
for one reason or another. Like it could be like,
But
a big-
the stipulation is we have to have it on our collection.
yeah,
So, Cammy, man of culture.
Cammy or Chun Li.
Oh,
You.
Chung
Yeah,
Li.
you. Chun Li.
Chung-
Okay.
Chung Li.
He's my desk buddy here.
There you go. Yatta!
Yeah. I can't even do it.
Chong cake. Yeah, that's it for what I got. Did I mention anything else? Oh, I watched Silo, by the way. So we're doing. We didn't do it yesterday because we were kind of busy. I actually was coming back and just felt a little tired, but didn't want to rush it. We are going to do a back-to-back review next week, Sunday, during the daytime, and that'll be our last episode for the Mighty Show until the new year. So we are wrapping up, and then we have Popcorn Chicken this Thursday. We have a big show. It is going to be the trailer's going to drop for Superman, I think, an hour before our show starts. So I'm excited about that.
I'm very curious.
Me too.
Curious.
This could make or break this movie, man. That's how crazy it is that a trailer could make or break this movie. The momentum going forward, because DC needs a hit. DC desperately needs a hit. This thing has to make a close to $1 billion. It has to.
I hear their Creature Commandos is doing good. So
yeah, I've been hearing mixed reviews of it. I'm gonna check that out during the holidays if I get a chance. But I do have my list of anime to get to, so I'll be doing that. I will be hitting that very shortly, hard.
Very curious. Very curious.
I think starting this Thursday, I'll be hitting that really hard. So, and then through the course of the next 2 weeks, see how that happens. Ryan says Creature Commando was all right. I mean, all right is fine as long as it's not garbage. I can't say that too much about the Lord of the Rings anime, which is getting terrible reviews, and rightfully so. So, Ghost says he's watching Creature Commandos right now.
And I take it you're not going to watch the Lord of the Rings one, like out of curiosity.
I already found out what the story's about, and I'm not doing it.
Yeah, okay.
I will. You know what? I will watch it eventually when it comes on a stream platform, just so I can confirm everything. Because you know how people say, "Hey, you didn't watch it. How can you hate it?" So I heard enough about it to know what the storyline's about, but I will watch it to confirm everything from what I heard, and then I will still poo on it as well. So I'm gonna see Werewolf movie instead of. Good choice, great choice. Yes. I actually got into it with a bunch of people on a Lord of the Rings chat about it.
Like on social media?
No, it was inside a chat of a YouTuber, and okay. I sort of lit the gas on fire and ran away after, and they all burned each other. So, well, I steal it, a sucker. Yeah. I've done my duty. So, yeah. That's it for what we watched and what we got, right? Yeah. That was the last one of the year. All right, D. What do we got on deck?
Your favorite. You know how
you're always gonna. You know what? You might as well. It's the last one of the year. What do I care? Go ahead, knock yourself out.
You get Captain Carrot again, but this time he glows in the dark.
Is it the same outfit?
Different. Well, the other one was yellow and red. This is white and red. So you know how he does his labels. This is a glow in the dark one.
Some people might like this.
They always sell. I mean, in the States, apparently. Here, I walk in and they're just on the shelf still. But every time
is he not marketing enough here? Is that the reason?
I think he's not providing enough stock over there, because when I go online and whatever, people freaking out. They're like, "Oh, I finally got one. I secured one." So it's still, they're popular. I'm just very surprised the common ones we see here, people struggle with in the States.
Yeah, that's crazy. I come to GameStop and I go to Walmart and they're just packed to the
Yeah.
brim. It's like nobody's even buying them. Rabbit doesn't come with the carrot. Boo, Ghost says.
I don't even remember if the other one did. I think it came with something.
My parents got a puppy last Monday, so I was trying to help them set up their house for it last week.
What kind of
Ooh,
dog
man.
What kind of dog is it?
Yeah, let us know what kind of dog it is, but a puppy is a lot of work, man. A lot of work.
How old was Coco when you got her?
You have to legally wait till about 8 weeks to get a puppy, but I gave it an extra week. I waited 9 weeks.
Yeah.
This morning she did not want to go for a walk. It was raining. She's like, "Hell no, I'm not going in the rain. What do you think it is?" She went to a puppy spa yesterday, right? They call it paw. What's that called? Spa with the PA.
PAW.
Yeah, spa, right? They call it so. I don't know this type of breed. Britannia Spinal.
It's the like white the
Can you
white
put it
and
up?
brown. Yeah.
Do you
hold
mind
on a
putting it?
second. Floppy ears.
Oh, floppy ears, cool. But yeah, my dog's like, nope, not getting this hair wet. I'm like dragging. I'm like, how come you don't want to go for a walk? Usually, like ready to go. Ah, cute.
What do you say? It's all about location. NECA aisles. It's nice that you have NECA aisles because we don't have that here.
What's that?
Yeah, we have some NECA figures here, but we don't have dedicated.
Well, we have a Toys R Us that randomly throws stuff at the shelf.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
You walk in, you're like, oh, hey, look at that. It's there. I had no idea it was going to come.
A 4-pack that's overpriced? Sweet. Now we got this beauty. So we have King Kong Batman. I don't know what this is. I think actually there is a comic with Godzilla and King Kong and the Justice League. So I'm assuming it's from that. I don't know if there's a Batman versus King Kong. People were telling me this King Kong has articulation. When I zoomed in, I didn't see any. Like, I don't see anything at all. It looks like one of those old, those bat toys.
Elbow, knee, and shoulder. That's about it.
No elbows.
Really? It looks like there's an elbow there.
No, there is not.
There's no elbow articulation. Are you kidding me?
I'm serious.
No way.
I 100%. If there is, this is a prototype that they didn't bother to show it on.
That's crazy.
Because when I zoom in, I don't see anything.
Yeah, right there. Isn't there a gap there? Right there, the darkness. Yeah.
No, that's just its shadow. Like this is all like, look at this here. That's all steam. That's all connected. Same with the knees. There's nothing here.
It's a statue then.
Well, he rotates at the hips.
He rotates at the.
Here's a better angle. See, there's no joint here. You don't see any joint here.
I see a joint there.
You see a joint here? What about
right there? Right, yeah, right there.
Nah, there's nothing. I zoomed in further because it's bigger on my screen, but there's absolutely nothing on it.
I'm just trying to be positive.
You're trying to be nice about it.
It's 'tis the season, right? So, but oh my god, that is just terrible. How do you do that? Like, I don't understand. That's crazy. I have stopped many months ago. Probably years ago, actually. I do not give this man money.
Oh, the feet don't move.
That's just, oh my god.
See, no feet joint.
What were they thinking? This is crazy.
Maybe that arm swivel, but I don't see how because there's not enough clearance. So this is basically a statue, like you said. And then because his arm doesn't bend, he's basically just holding Batman out with an extended arm. And that's the pose you're going to get. It's interesting they did give you the tiny Batman. But it is what it is. Like, I don't know. You could have just... They're just reusing the Batman mold in any possible way they could think of at this point. Very interesting choice. If you wanted to do a Monsterverse, he could have just reused Grodd or something, put the 3 scars on the chest and repackaged it as Kong. Like there was many different things he could have done for this line. If he was going to do a statue, then do a statue. But these weird statue figures will never resonate with me. 1 out of 5, super cool. But I'm sure someone will buy this.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of people that are fanboys. And it's not just McFarlane. There's fanboys for Marvel, Mezco, Mafex, right? And there's enough there, I think, that will go and scoop this up. The crazy part is a lot of these people that go and scoop up, especially the platinum and gold, they think they're going to make bank down the road. They're not, because he's going to just keep pumping these out. And the value of those will drop significantly. I forgot Godzilla gave Khan that scratch, though.
In their WWE match. You skipped on that movie, right?
Which one was it?
Godzilla versus Kong or whatever. Kong x Godzilla.
No, I watched it.
You watched it? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, and it was just terrible. Terrible movie. Ryan says, honestly, DC fans deserve Todd. I don't know about that. I think that a lot of them are just hungry for figures because they don't get served. Like, I mean, Mattel didn't really do a good job for them.
Mm-hmm.
So they have no choice kind of thing. I mean, it's tough for me to kind of watch this. You know, there's some characters that he made recently that I would have loved to have my shelf. I just can't do it anymore. I'm already out of that line. Like Red Tornado, for example. I would have loved to have that character on my shelf, but sorry. I mean, you lost me. Once you lost me, it's over. And probably not going to get me back unless you decide to do a separate line, which, by the way, I don't discount him trying to do that down the road, where he might drop to a 6-inch for certain figures and call it some other line. He's already doing that with what is that comic page turning thing, whatever?
Oh, the page punchers.
Yeah. Isn't that a 6-inch?
No.
I thought it was 6-inch.
Oh, there's like the 4 points of articulation ones, but those are not 6-inch still. Like he just so there is no true 6-inch ones.
Well, how tall are those?
There are, remember the Batman the Animated Series figures? So they're slightly taller. They're like 7 inches.
Oh, okay.
And they're cheaper quality than the previous licensing had. I don't remember who had it before. I want to say Diamond, but I'm not sure. But these ones feel hollow and brittle from what I've handled.
That's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame. I remember him touting about getting more plastic for a cheaper price. That was his go-to line. And at the time,
that was a good way of thinking. But then he made a bunch of weird random stuff.
He did have a point. Like, you're getting more plastic for a cheaper price, so don't know where the argument. So he did have a point there at one time, but then the price rose so fast. It was like over a year, the price went up like $10 almost, just around over a year. And I'm just like, well, you can't really say that now, can you? Because you're getting plastic for more price.
Oh, here's the ambassador himself.
oh yeah. Here you go, the ambassador of Todd's toy line. Yes, he's welcome to our small channel. We were just talking about this monstrosity. Get it? Monstrosity.
Just rolling out bangers this week, aren't you?
Woo! Making it rain, baby. So, Pac, are you getting this? By the way, this what is it? 4 points? I mean, he's really outdone himself today.
With
this one.
1, 2.
1 point. 2 points. Yeah, this one's a terrible one. Hey, he's actually telling the truth this time.
Oh yeah, the late night diorama. What was that? I don't even remember how much that was.
$200 something. It's like $250, I think it was. Right?
Late night. Let's look it up now.
Late night Jay Leno's background, right?
So stupid. I don't even want to look. I'm not even gonna bother. Forgot all about that tab.
I think it was like $250 or something like that. That's ridiculous. Come on.
Also though, with milking, NECA kind of does the same thing. Now,
what in the world?
These are the Ghost Brothers from
okay.
Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, okay. So it's translucent plastic. You have Leo, Raph, and Donnie here. for alternate looks, these would have been cool. I don't know how, like, they're ghosts. Like, do you want Force Ghost TMNT? Like, do you Sub-Zero?
That's a good one.
Like, is this cool to you? Do you like it?
Absolutely not.
Because I drew the line at their future looks, because I did get like Raph and Leo, not ghost form. So I don't know how I don't want these at all. I just can't tell if these are going to sell well. I'm sure there's people with Last Ronin shelves where these guys would be squatted up with him.
Okay, I got a question.
Okay.
Shouldn't the shelf be translucent as well then?
The shells?
The shell, yeah. Sorry,
I think they are. They are.
They?
It's just the plastic's so thick it doesn't really, you can't really see it that well.
It'd be cool if they were and you could see the inner
like
workings.
yeah, like look at the bottom of Raph's shell. So the bandages for some reason are solid white paint. Like
Why?
the bandages are solid. The knee pads are solid. The shells are kind of translucent, like the rims you can see through.
I wonder if this is just because the artist probably drew it that way.
I don't know, maybe.
Are you not reading this? I thought you were.
I did read it. They were just ghosts. Like they were just blue.
Oh, okay.
Actually, they were. They did this thing where you thought they were alive and then they turned out to be dead. That's not even a spoiler at this point. If you didn't read it, that's your own fault.
Is there a fan that doesn't deserve anything? Please let me know. How about Legion? Legion fans deserve everything? What's that?
Pass for you, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my turtles.
Yeah.
I'm good. I think I'm slowing down on the NECA train as well. Don't really need much.
The turtles are very clearly becoming oversaturated. That to me is not bad because I don't have to buy them. I see people getting upset now, like there's too many. I'm like, why is that bothering you though? Just don't buy. Like the Joy Toy ones came out. They look cool, but I don't want them. I liked the dragon. Elvin liked it, but wasn't getting it.
I'll like it when I see the price. So.
And then more teasers for Turtles. So the Rage Toys are going with their middle scale. I don't even know what these are considered anymore because Leo was one scale, then Donnie was upscaled. So they have in hand. Their names are Crimson and Violet, Samurai Force.
So is that? Oh, that looks like what's the name? Usagi.
This is a turtle.
I know. It just the left one.
Okay, I was like, whoa, what are you seeing here? Yeah, I guess in the samurai motif.
Yeah. That's a pretty good articulation there.
Yeah, so that's the thing. People are mad now. They're like, well, you need to go back and redo the other ones so they are as equally as good as this. And I'm like, they're not going to do that.
No, they're not.
I don't know why you think they would. Also, would you rebuy that? That's just a waste of their money and time. Unless you can guarantee that everyone who purchased the old one would buy the new ones as well.
These guys obviously got better through trial and error, and they learned their lessons to every final product that they sent out. They're like, oh, we can go back to the drawing board and do that. And that's fine. A company's allowed to do that. The fact that people think that they're going to go back and re-release everything again is probably not going to happen for a while because they need to make their money. And they're not doing that until at least all 4 of them are out and some other characters are out. And then they might do a 4-pack or something like that. Not happening right now. That's the challenge you have when you deal with these unknown companies, right? So
yeah. Does pose good though.
Yeah, really does.
Now in hand, it looks like these scale with the Mez. This one looks like it scales with the Mezco one. So that's what they also did with Bebop and Rocksteady. They upscaled it so it would fit with Mezco because they realized that people weren't really digging the ones they were coming out with. They liked them, but then Mezco was like, oh, here's ours. So they readjusted their sizing. I'm wondering if they did the same thing for her because in hand, she looks bigger than the other ones in this photo here. I don't quote me on that, but from what I can see, And then Toy Amigos posted this, but then the picture started circulating the net. I'll have to see. Like, I don't want this, but who knows? Like, I might think the paint applications are good, and
Like I said, I've been slowing that
Yeah.
turtle train down. NECA, I've really pumped the brakes on. I've already walked out of all the comic and
you're done with tunes, or are you still doing?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I would need. There's a couple of characters that I might, like the kangaroo, for example, because of nostalgia reasons. Because it's one of the few turtle bad guys that I had.
Yeah, what would you even get at this point? Like, it'd have to be very specific to something that like triggers a core memory, I suppose.
Yeah, if they do like repaints and things like that, I probably will pass on a lot of them. It'll have to be characters that I think are really, really cool, and I don't have any of it.
Yeah.
A character that I don't have on my shelf. So, yeah, but I've been narrowing it down. I've been happy. Like, I'm looking at it right now to my left here. I've got a whole massive shelf filled with all the NECA tunes. Every one that I wanted, I got. So I'm very happy with that collection. And if I had to walk away today, I'd be totally cool with that. I'll be like, sure, sounds good to me. So, yeah, I don't know if I need to get any more turtles. Having said that, though, there are some third-party ones here that are kicking around. That's pretty good.
They give you options in different sizes, so
Yeah.
if you desire to come back to them, there'll always be turtles around.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Transformers, right? They'll keep pumping them out.
Speaking of,
oh,
so we have a model kit here, a model kit of Wheeljack. Now, I know the model kits aren't your thing, but if MDLX decides to do one, I feel like it would be in this style.
That's a baby Wheeljack.
Yeah, they're tiny. They're very tiny. Based on the looks from the Bumblebee movie, so not the glasses one from the Beast, Rise of the Beast. I dig this look. I think it's cool.
I'm excited for the MDLX version.
So they're cheap as well because they're tiny. They're like,
oh, that's a great price for people who want to get into Transformers.
They're like desk size, like 3.5 inches.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, exactly. I think they're cute.
And then we have, his name is Jezzy, so it's a third party.
Oh, I was gonna say something else, but okay, we'll go with Jezzy.
Jizzy. So I thought the bot mode of this looked cool. The car, like vehicle mode, he looks like a Lego car. Like that looks like a Lego. It looks blocky. It looks square. And then when he's all weaponized in the bottom right, that looks a little silly.
What is that on top?
His speakers.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the heck is that? The shooting out frisbees or what?
I think they flip forward, so he shoots out like sonic pulses. Yeah. So again, I do like the look of his bot mode.
Yeah.
But MDLX is doing theirs. So
want to read that out?
How many inches for Jizzy?
Jizzy.
Actually, let's see. What do you think? What do you think of the robot mode, though?
Yeah, it looks not bad. I mean, if you didn't tell me what it was, I would think this is another version of MDLX, transforming version. It's not bad.
It goes for roughly 130, so same price as an MDLX. But you keep in mind this transforms.
Yeah. So if you want your Jizzy to transform into a Lego hot rod, see what I did there? Mm-hmm. Then go get this one. But if you don't like Jizzy and want to just get a robot mode, then I guess wait for the MDLX one to come out.
I don't even see it says masterpiece size. So there you go.
Oh, okay. So this is a good value then if you want a bigger robot.
It's not tiny.
No. Neither is the price, but the price is warranted now. If this was a 6-inch and it was $100 something, whatever dollars you said, that's not worth it. But if this is 8-inch or 10-inch or 12-inch, then that's a
okay. Well, how big is so masterpiece though? They scale consistently, right? So you have master.
I think they're 10 inches, right?
So he would have to scale with Optimus, which means he would still be smaller, right?
So he'd probably be 8-inch.
If it wasn't for this, if it wasn't for this, actually, I wouldn't even keep him in his vehicle mode, so I don't care about that. If MDLX wasn't doing a jazz,
You'd probably get this.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I like the visor. Oh man,
there's a side by side. So MDLX is on the right here.
So I do like the brightness of the one on the left.
I remember you saying you didn't care much for the color of the.
I just feel this jazz is not enough. There's not enough white like emanating from the body.
It looks too muted.
I think there's too much black paint on him. A couple of places should have been white paint on it more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I can see where you're coming from.
Because when you look at the animation, there's a lot of white and blue of his paint decals. There's just a lot of that. The speakers, of course, certain joints. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, overall, though.
I do like the MDLX slightly better.
All right. They say put it in a jar. the stuff this guy says. So it says $72.99 USD. So it's cheaper from their site. I looked at another one. It said 130 Canadian. So I guess it'd be the same.
Well, you know, when you do the conversion, our rubles take a hit.
Right now, who's your favorite MDLX figure that you have? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, well,
I like to put you on the spot.
It's on my list, so you're gonna have to wait.
Oh, is it okay? Good to know.
It's on my list.
This one I was curious what you would think. We have Mezco Thor with more promo shots.
Wait, when did this come out?
A few days ago.
I didn't hear about this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have been out of the loop, my friend.
See, but you have the Mayfex one.
That's why I come on this show to find out what's going on.
You do or do not have the Mayfex one? You thought he was kind of small. I remember you saying
I have it.
Okay. You have the Legends.
Yep.
Do you care about this one at all now?
I wanted an old school retro looking Thor for a long time, and the Mayfex one kind of did it for me, but it's got issues.
Okay.
One, I don't like how it's put together. It's a little bit of a loose jointed figure. Now this is
pre-order it. It's $95.
Mm.
Comes out July 2025, so roughly January 2026.
I'm not a huge fan of the denim jeans he's wearing. They look like Levi's, but
the Mezco short Thor also looks short if the high post goes up to the helmet wings.
That's the other thing. The Mayfex one was short.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't make Thor the actual size he should be. Why is Daredevil bigger than Thor?
That bothered me. Like when you...
That's ridiculous.
Like Daredevil's one of the... He scales with the Legends one. That Daredevil is as big as the Legends one almost. If not the same size.
Ugh.
Which I guess is good and bad. Depends where you put him.
How much is this again? 95?
95 USD.
I'll wait.
You wait?
I'll wait. If it sells out, it sells out. Who cares?
He does come with all these accessories as usual. It's mostly... I wish he came with more lightning effects, but this is the comic book. So his lightning effects and electricity are campy looking. Like they look like they were drawn from...
and that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait because I have a feeling they'll make a modern version.
True.
Yeah, I'm going to wait.
I always do love the spinning effects. Though.
Yeah. Cool. Was it Marvel Legend that did it first? Or was it Mayfex? There was always a third-party company that did it too.
Yeah.
I remember that. But
I think Ragnarok, like the cyborg Thor, had it. Okay, yes. Yeah, he does. But it didn't look this cool, obviously. Like some of these were translucent, and like you can see that. The ones that came with the Marvel Legends just were solid pieces.
I mean, if you really want a classic Thor, then I think this is probably it. with the soft goods,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna wait. Yeah.
All right. I was always curious. You're a Thor guy, so
Yeah.
now, did you play Metal Gear Solid growing up?
Yep. Yes, I did.
They are re-releasing Solid Snake 2.0 version. Figma's doing that. I don't know how I feel about Figma these days. Some hit or miss. I do like their Samus from Metroid Dread, but I have seen their old stuff and the engineering kind of bothered me. It is cool though that they are re-releasing him. They did explain what they are doing. Like I like this pose on the left here.
Yeah. That is Japan's ass on the right. It's got a box too. That's awesome. That's so good.
I wish he came with more accessories. He definitely could have come with more like firing effects, more guns. I know he his knives. Yeah, they look like rollerblade wheels. That's what like the engineering bothers me. Like if you go back to basically any.
Oh, you're talking about the kneecap.
No, even his elbows. Look at his elbows there.
Oh yeah. Hello, tennis ball.
The kneecaps are rollerblade-ish. They're hidden by pants, but
yeah. Did you play all of them, even the very first one?
I didn't play all of them. I did play the first. I remember what was it? Sons of Liberty, Solid Snake was.
I don't remember the name. I just played I love the first one. I really love the first one.
Did you play like the?
I played it when it came out, and I finished it. I remember.
Did you play the old man Snake? I'm not going to name the names because you don't know the names.
After it got like when it went to PS4, or was it PS? Which one was the big one that came out? I think it was PS4.
With that 30-minute cutscene.
Yeah. I was like, no, I can't do this one. It just got way too complicated. I was like, no, forget it. But I remember playing the first one, and I loved it, and I actually finished it. I put a lot of hours into that thing and then finished it. But after that, I was like, it's not bad. And I just like,
what about the spin-off game with Raiden?
No.
You didn't do that? You don't like robot cyborgs? Cyborg ninjas, I mean?
I didn't say I didn't like them. I just didn't.
You just didn't do it.
Yeah, I just didn't do it.
So, Pastor, you don't have love for Solid Snake.
I mean, I like the games.
Yeah.
But
not enough to like buy a figure of it.
It's not enough, no.
Do you prefer young Snake like Solid, or do you prefer Big Boss Old Man?
Young.
That was their marketing point. Like aim it in any direction diagonally, and there was like you could slice the watermelons, you slice the fence posts.
Yeah.
Go into Jack the Ripper mode, cut everything up. Like that was a pretty fun game, but if you weren't into it and you didn't have the time to play those types of games, and
those games are long. So yeah.
I don't know when this is out. I just saw the images today. And anyone who missed out the old one, at least you get a version 2.0. They did say the engineering is better now. So they kind of do show you what they've done.
At least they're making an effort.
Yeah. They are also re-releasing Doomslayer from Dune Eternal. I have the previous one, and I hate the engineering of that. I don't think they've updated it in any way. I think they painted it better.
Sorry, you got to give props to a company when they're actually showing you the improvements they're making, right? Because there's a lot of companies who just bring you another painted version, say, yeah, here's a new version of it, and there's nothing done engineering-wise. So, at least there's efforts there.
You would go with your Joes. Let's see how many.
Up there.
Is he?
Hobby Genki. So if you want to buy it,
8,000 yen.
The yen has gone down considerably. So if you're in the US, you can get some cool figures for a really good price.
No release date, just as pre-order. High quality rollerblade knees.
What else we got going on?
So this one, remember a while back how they had him with his joints exposed? What we're looking at is the Hot Toys 2099.
Sons of bitch.
Are you gonna do it? This is from Across the Spider-Verse. So they revealed him a while ago, but his joints were exposed. So instead of being a seamless body, he just looked like a giant SH Figure Arts, and that pissed off a lot of people. So
Damn right.
They went back and redid it. Let me see if I have a picture here. So here's the old looking one.
Yeah.
It looks. I didn't mind this, but it really did just look like a giant.
It's not Hot Toys level.
Yeah.
I mean, you're paying substantial amount of money versus a Marvel Legends figure, right? So I get where the anger comes from a lot of people. Is like, hey, I'm paying you a lot of money for this statue S figure. I better have better engineering and better overall look. So, yeah, I get it. I mean, we opened up that Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
That one was like seamless, right? So
people did on Reddit say though, like, hey, well, now the echo chambers have switched sides. So the first day I checked it, they were upset because it's like, oh, it's a shame because now they can't pose as good. This guy here says it's childish backlash over joints. I wouldn't be surprised if the original version articulation was under the seamless body, because looking at this rotation here, this doesn't look too bad.
No, it doesn't. I kind of want this in a 6-inch scale. Come on, Mesco.
We'll see how they do though. They always have like, I don't want to say bad fabric, but the like stretchy spandexy kind. So it loses
thick.
its
See, I want someone to make something like that on the left.
The luminescent dig. That looks
Oh
cool.
my
Like
god!
when the light hits it.
Oof. You know that what is that? The night light you have to hit on to see it. Incandescent or something like that, where you put the light, a certain purple light on it, and on the clubs you see it. That'd be dope if they did that. Oh man, that'd be sick.
Like the black light.
The black light. That's it. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what side you're on. Some people want to see the articulation. Look at that. That looks awesome.
Well, Tav says here, I have the Hot Toy Spider-Man 2099. That suit's going to look worn out really fast and museum pose locked. I see both sides, because why buy it if you can't pose it? So I see people playing with it. I see people having fun with it. And then a year or two later, it's creased. It's decaying. There was a Spider-Man where the web lines got stuck to the clamp, like the what did he say?
Best to keep the black
Jesse. So like the pleather like ripped off a little bit because it got stuck to the
battle damage.
Clamp. Yeah, that's the mindset that I wish I had. But when you pay for top tier figures and then they
look, here's the thing.
Yeah.
None of these
what
figures
you're getting into.
Yeah, exactly. You know what you're getting into. If you have a problem with creases and you don't like any of that stuff, don't buy it. You're walking into and getting this, you should know what it comes with. It's the same thing with Mesco. People are like, oh, I don't want to buy it. It's gonna get worn out. Yeah, that's the whole point. We'll buy it, and in a couple of years, it might look like crap. That's what it is. But if you like soft goods, these guys are some of the best at it, right? So
yeah,
it is what it is. Just go buy a Marvel Legends version and go buy a Hot Toys or Mesco version. Now you have two versions.
Yeah,
there you go. You're happy. So Bob's your uncle.
He does look like he poses well still.
Yeah. I think this is the Hot Toys route, right? They have to go this way because they have to be different. They can't just be a giant size Marvel Legend. They have to do it their own way. And this is it. And this might not make a lot of people happy, but that's what it is. It is what it is. This is the Hot Toys route. Man, if this was like I can't go into this. I just can't.
Okay, wait. So
I can't. Stop it.
No. I'm not going to tell you to buy it.
Oh,
Don't worry. I know you are doing Game Reverse. Are you still doing Game Reverse? Hey, Brick.
I am too. Like we talked about it last week. I'm gonna get probably the Spider-Man that we talked about. The Sentinel. No, which one was it?
I don't know. If you don't remember, you
with
don't. You
the
don't
Waldo
need it.
with the Waldos.
Oh yeah. Okay. The Superior Spider-Man.
Yeah, Superior. That's it. Yeah. Hey, Break, how you doing? People
saw
saw
it. They thought it looked like a Mondo figure.
Yeah, and then Mondo is the giant version of Reverse Symbiote Superior. Whoa, what's going on here? No. Iron Spider-Man. I had the Iron, and I say had because I think somebody when we were moving decided to throw in the garbage.
Ugh.
So there goes $250 in the garbage.
And wasn't it two figures? Was it
Yeah.
Spider-Punk
Okay.
as well?
Listen, D. Look, don't throw the salt in the wound. Okay.
This is a
Jeez.
therapy session.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's drama, more like it. Anyways, come on now. D talks about more than just.
What are you talking about? I said the name. He's like the like Superior Spider-Man. Like I named it immediately.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna get that one. So
you were wrong, sir.
Wrong in Wrongville.
Let me find it.
Find what?
The Superior Spider-Man. I want.
Oh, it's gonna traumatize me with my Iron Spider-Man figure. See this beautiful thing that you don't have anymore?
Yeah, Superior Spider-Man has Waldos too.
Yeah, one extra one. I think that one will stand.
Well, the symbiote one you has is pretty ratchety.
Mm-hmm.
It locks into place. So, I support this purchase.
I think my son, my youngest one, is gonna lose his mind if he sees this. He loves when Spider-Man has all kinds of gadgets and stuff. So he's gonna be like, "Holy smokes!"
If the Iron Spidey went back up, would you? No, you can't do it.
It's too much, man. No, it hurts. It really does hurt to lose it. That's one figure that I wish I had the time. If it was like $40 or $50, okay, fine, whatever. I'll go get it. Right? I can't do that price. No, no thanks.
Understandable.
Yeah,
it was a crappy figure anyway. Right?
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
sure, you say so. Sure. I'm really actually happy. I'm stoked about the Superman movie. I actually have the wallpaper already.
Let me see here. I'm excited to see the trailer.
He's looking at the clock and telling me what time it is.
I'm excited for you to see the trailer because I want to get your.
Oh my god, it's gonna be on Thursday night, man. An hour after it drops, I think we're gonna be live on. An hour and a half, something like that. It's gonna.
Did they actually put a time on?
Yeah, it's at 6 p.m. Eastern time, I think, or 6 p.m. Pacific time. I can't remember.
Okay.
But it's dropping on Thursday. The trailer. Oh man, this is massive moment for DC here. It's sink or swim moment right here. I haven't been so excited and scared to see a trailer in a long time. The last time I had this kind of feeling was when Avengers in Endgame it came out, because you had the first one just do gangbusters and you're just like, please be the second one, please be good, right? Because you just didn't want it to like. What's that?
No, just laughing. Just I picture you begging, like, please be good.
What's that? Please what?
Oh. If it makes you feel better, I still have my hot toy.
Yeah. Congratulations. So happy for you. Scarlet Spider-Man? Yes. Yeah. I have it in the other room here. I also like the Bodega Miles because I love the rollerblade and the cat in the backpack.
That was too chaotic for me. Like,
what
is going on here? What is this?
I thought that was right up your alley. It's literally two things you would love. Rollerblades on a character, which you love, and then a cat.
No, I only like it when it's shark related.
Oh god.
That Scarlet Spider is pretty cool too, though.
Yeah. I do like Spider-Punk too. That's the one that I got lost.
Spider-Punk, yeah. I like the
I'm telling you, man, that is a banger of a figure. Whew. Every time I touch it, I get tingles. Yeah, tingles. He hates rollerblades.
I have that one. It's fine.
Oh, which one is it? He's talking about the animation one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that one. It's right over there somewhere. Yeah, I got that too.
I have no problems with it.
Yeah, it's like the animation.
It's a little more textured than I'd like, because like look at because here it's like smooth, and you could see the
Mm-hmm. Do you think Sentinel will make one of these?
Yeah, eventually.
If it's like this, oh, I'm buying it, man. But of all the, let me pose the question to everybody that does collect from the Spider-Verse line. We've got Marvel Legends that's doing it. You've got Hot Toys that's doing it. You've got SH Figure Arts that's doing it. You have Sentinel that's doing it. You have Mezco doing it. Of all of these companies, which is your go-to line for this particular animation line? Which is your favorite? I'll go first.
Yeah, go. Do it.
Sentinel.
Okay.
Because Peter B. over there, I have 3 Peter B. Parkers. 2 of them are sealed, and one of them's there because it is my favorite figure of all time, period. Just because of his face. That's it. It is so wholesome. It's so awesome. That's my favorite figure. Then comes the Gundam. Gundam.
Yeah, whoa. What
Gundam style.
What line is this?
Whoa, sexy lady. The Gambit Mezco. I mean, Mayfex.
Mayfex, yeah.
Mayfex. That is my second favorite figure of all time. So, Miguel Herrera. Favorite line. Go ahead, guys. Darth, Ryan, Gold. Even if you don't collect it, what if you had to pick a line to only go through? Which one would it be?
For the first movie's Sentinel.
No. You can only pick one for everything.
Oh, for everything? That's hard. But based on current, I'm doing SH.
SH. Okay, fair enough. That's a good line, man, to pick. That's probably my second.
They've just released all the characters I want, like Miles, Gwen, 2099.
Right?
They've done. Look, we're Sentinel. We're Sentinel right now.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like Mezco, who knows when we're gonna get everything else? What, 2029? Get it? Okay. Wow, thanks.
I smile.
I heard crickets. Yeah. Ryan says, look at that. You and Ryan, it is a Christmas miracle. Look, the both of you agree on something together. Look at that.
I'm changing my answer.
You're about to puke.
But I will give Sentinel props for their first, like, Into the Spider-Verse. Like,
they were the ones that started it, didn't they?
No, so SH did theirs with their soft goods, like with the
that's right, yeah.
Peter B. Parker with the sweatpants and then Miles with the jacket, but that was so bad. Like, I hated the jacket and the jeans with my.
Yeah. It's too baggy.
I don't have any Sentinel. I like Marvel Legends for Spider-Verse. I'll get 2099 if they make it. For what?
I think the Peter B. Parker from Sentinel is the best figure of his liking.
Yeah.
There's no other company that did it well as this Sentinel company. I think Marvel Legends came close in the second release, right? They're not bad, but they're very cartoony. Like,
I still don't. I don't have any of those. I don't like those.
Yeah, I got those ones. My kid wanted them, so
yeah, the cheap alternative. Like, if you're gonna buy it for your kid,
I'm not spending Hot Toys money on this, right? So I said, hey, I'll get you Miles, Gwen, and a couple of the other characters that I got to him. He's happy with it, so
I might get Spider-Man of India from Hasbro.
SH figure out one looks pretty good.
It looks great, but I don't know if I want to spend that money on just a back. Same way I didn't get Spider-Punk from SH.
Fair enough.
I already had the Hasbro.
I still haven't bought the India one. I thought I was going to get it, but I'm going to wait.
I'm very surprised. You seem super excited for that one.
It's nice, but I think it's something that's going to sit around, so I'll be okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I still see it available to pre-order all over the place, so. The other reason I'm waiting for is because there's other companies making this stuff, and so I'm thinking it maybe Sentinel might come around and say, hey, look what we got over here, right? So the longer I wait, the better opportunity I have to maybe look at options. So because I only want one, right? I don't want 3 versions of the Indian Spider-Man. I just want one. I don't need 3. So
Army build him.
yeah, right.
I grew up reading 2099, so I always. Did you like his 2.0 suit, the white one? I personally hate the look of that one.
No, I did not like that.
You didn't like that? Huh?
I remember the very first time I laid eyes on 2099. It was through a video game. It's the one where you fight Craven in that inside dome. Remember?
Oh yeah, Shattered Dimensions.
That's the first time I laid eyes on 2099. I had no idea who this guy was, and I'm like, "Who the hell is this dude?" And what year are we on? What? Who's Miguel? Right?
He can speak
So-
Spanish. Darth's
Ooh.
asking, does Miguel O'Hara know Spanish or only English? No, he speaks Spanish, but for the reader's sake, it's just in English.
Yeah.
There was a scene with him and Miles where Miles starts speaking Spanish to him and he says it back and then he just throws the chair at him. So he can speak it.
Oh, that's right. Miles is half Spanish.
Yeah.
So he can actually Puerto Rican, yeah.
Yeah, he
So
speaks it fluently.
Yeah, so
Darth seems surprised by this. He starts all about the representation. He's like, before I get hyped about this guy, I need to make sure he's represented.
Wait, Darth didn't know about this guy?
No, not a lot of people care about him.
Wait, no. I meant like Darth didn't know about 2099?
No, I don't think a lot of people care about 2099.
Oh, this is Darth's first awareness of 2099. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, Darth. He's a pretty cool character. Not bad. I hope he comes around in part 3.
There's no way he won't. Like, he's too cool to leave him the way
He's not a
is.
villain, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. That old 2099 had like 10 pack of
the 2099. So this is I'll pull it up after.
Okay.
This is the suit I hate.
Yeah.
They redid it. I was like, this is hideous. And then Spider 2099 Legend. They just redid it.
I know about 2099, but I don't like Spider-Man universe. I don't think it should be an issue, but it's okay.
But he's actually straight. I don't know if you meant it that way, but
oh man.
Yeah, this is pretty weird. Like, I don't know.
I mean, for the price point, come on.
Oh, the old one. The ducks. The Elvin hates this body. Duck feet Spider-Man.
Woo. Yeah. It's on my wall. It's gonna stay on that wall. Never get opened.
Yeah, look at
$166.
This is user sales though. But
yeah, I'm gonna have to sell that bad.
Good news, it's marked down from 207.
Woo! That's a bargain, guys. Get on it. That looks so good. I want it, but I can't afford it to pay that much. Yeah.
I realize that now. I have to remind myself that. Oh, it's Darth. Yeah, that's what he meant.
Oh man.
So pass for you?
Yeah,
10 out of 10, but pass.
Yeah, it's a good figure.
On the topic of hot toys.
Oh, it doesn't have the Wolverine bulge.
He has there was something.
There was something. We don't need to go investigate. It's okay. I believe you.
Oh, I was excited to show you. It looked like he was hiding knives down there because of whatever was there before. I was like, that looks very painful. It's rigid and sharp.
Oh man.
Anyways, Moon Knight. Oh yeah, here's the old poses too. See that top right? I don't know what his crotch is supposed to be doing there, but it looks very Wolverine-y and sharpish. What did you think about the show?
The show started off good and then it just tailed off.
Okay. How do you feel about this costume versus his comic book? Because the comic book he wears a tactical suit or tights, like Batman.
But he does have a tux, does he not, in the comics?
He does have, so there's this suit, like this suit and tie look. He does have that as well. But I mean, like his Moonlight look. Like, see how it's all wrapped up. Do you prefer this, or do you prefer like the?
I do like the bandaging. It gives you that Egyptian look, right? So I don't mind it.
Because I know for you, when it comes to Batman, you don't like the overly detailed combat suits.
I don't need it to be a tank. Because I want it to be agile too, because he's obviously a ninja, right? So
it's like, does the same rules apply to Moon Knight?
Yeah, I do, because I want him this guy to be agile and mystic and very, pharaoh Egyptian looking. So a lot of bandages, things like that on his face. If he puts on like hockey pads, it's gonna look weird, right? So I don't need a Casey Jones crossover with Moon Knight. So I kind of like this look overall.
I do like the details, like good likeness. If I was to get one, it would be straight up the Moon Knight look. I like the being in Moon Knight. I have the Hot Toys Cape Moon Knight, so Mr. Knight. I'll wait for the reviews before going in. I had the Mezco Moon Knight and then the Amazing Yamaguchi one, which is my default one. I like him as a character. I like his look a lot.
Yeah.
I don't mind the tactical look for this.
Where's your white gloves, eh?
Nah, it's fine. It's plastic. I can rub it off.
What did you thought of did you watch the show?
Oh, by the end, I had to like force myself.
Yeah, it just got a little too out. I was like, oh man, you had something here, and then Hungry Hippo came out, and then you also
what was
had
her name? Scarlet Scarab? Was that the name? I know that bothered you.
Yeah, and then you gender swapped one of the Egyptian characters, and I was just like, you're kind of missing the point here. You should end it with Moon Knight, not some other people. So
Marvel has a habit of doing that, though, the same way I'm worried about this Doctor Doom business.
Yeah.
And what they'll do with Cap, like you guys talked about on Popcorn Chicken.
Yeah. You're tarnishing what you've already built. Bringing these guys back like Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. because then their death and their moving on kind of gets.
Well, people were like, someone made a big counter and called everyone hypocrites. Like, well, when Wolverine and Deadpool does it, they brought Wolverine back. Why is that okay, but this isn't? I'm like, well, for me personally, they brought in Wolverine, but they established the one you saw die was like, that was Old Man Wolverine. So they brought this new one in, and whereas Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom just seems weird to me. Like, that doesn't seem right.
Dude, Doom is jacked to the nines. The armor that he wears is getting creased and bulged because he's big and strong. This guy is 5'7", 150 pounds. What were they thinking? His charisma is going to get him over the top? Like,
well, he's in armor. What do you mean?
Yeah, the armor is going to be like all overhanging him and everything. He's going to look weird. They're going to have to do a lot of CGI to fix that thing.
They just released the third-party Doom. I'm going to see if I can find it, Doctor.
Who released it?
I have the company now. Let me see if I can
5K
find
Toys.
it. Yeah. Actually, probably.
Sorry, 5'9".
What did you say he was?
5'7". That's what he has, high heels on, Skechers or something. But what is Doom, like 6'3", 6'4", if you actually look at it in comics?
I mean, he's whatever. He's a guy in a suit still. Like, I could understand. Like, I just don't want Robert Downey Jr. I want Victor Von Doom, and I don't care if this is supposed to be like, oh, this is an alternate. Just make Doom.
I think what they're trying to do is just end everything off in a big bang and then reboot the whole thing again with the Secret Wars. I think that's their plan. So they're like, hey, let's just bring everybody else, that came before, bring them all in. We'll do one big finale and then restart everything from the beginning because we have X-Men, we have Fantastic Four, we have Avengers. We've got the lot pretty much of everybody. Now we can start the story all over again and tell it again. I think that's what they're trying to do. But thing is, will people give a damn after 2028? Will people even care? Is it just going to be like they're going to be all fatigued out from it? They're like, hey, you know what? I'm done with superheroes.
If they bring the X-Men in, I think that's when people will be hyped again. But they keep putting these weird twists on it that it might also just make people angry. I think it's more of a curiosity thing at this point where people keep checking these shows out.
Well, they got me angry when they femaleized the Silver Surfer. And then there's people defending it. I'm like, look, I understand there's other surfers out there. I get it. But if you're going to bring audiences back, don't you want to hit them with the proper characters?
They also do they bait and switch sometimes. They make just like rage bait posts where it turns out to be something completely different anyway. So they just get people's attention by making these claims.
But this is real though. They confirmed it.
They've confirmed, like,
it's confirmed. No, I'm not even like
I know, because I sent you the article and I was like, hey, check this out. So I know, but I'm like, is it going to turn out that this surfer is going to turn out to be like not like Norrin Rad's still going to be there? I didn't say that.
We didn't say that. Ryan said that.
That sounds like it's right up to Elvin's alley.
I did not say that. What do you mean by my alley? Don't help me. Wow.
Or they do these things where it's like Moon Knight's going to be one of the most violent shows on TV. I'm like, I didn't see an ounce of blood. I didn't see one drop of blood.
It's a crossover between Silver Surfer and Iron Man. Right here. This is what I'm talking about right here. Dr. Doom is my favorite villain. He is a joke. He's not a jokester. He is mean, prideful, a-hole like a boss. Exactly.
But we don't know. Like we're assuming there are people assume he's going to act like Tony Stark. I don't think they're going to make him be Tony Stark-ish, but I already think it's a mistake to cast RDJ as him,
because we know who's under the mask. So we're always going to visualize him as Robert Downey that we know by seeing him in like 10 Marvel movies. It's hard to not think that way when you're so inundated with what you've watched and who he is as an actor and the character that he played. You're just going to get a confused thought process as you watch him as Doom. Go says, what messed up is that there have been females metal body heralds. Like, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, just pick Nova then. Don't pick Silver Surfer the guy. Like, why piss off the few audiences that are really dying to see the male Silver Surfer? Just get a female herald for now.
That's what I was like.
Yeah,
wondering. I was wondering, are they going to do the?
She's got the hair for it too, right? It's just crazy that you're just taking a knife and twisting it even more and saying, "Screw you guys! I'm going to shove it down your throat, whether you like it or not." Oh, it's a different universe. Great, go do a herald that nobody really is going to be upset about. You pick a female herald. Hey, it's a different universe. You're going to have to wait for, the male Silver Surfer in a future movie. Fine, sure, whatever. Right?
After Secret Wars or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, we're going to do it right properly later on. This is something that we want to do. Blah, blah, blah.
People say this, but keep in mind, you might age out and pass away before this movie comes to first. Like, I've seen like 60-year-olds be like, "Don't worry, it's coming." Like, I don't know if you live to see it, man. I'm sorry, but there's a long track of movies they have to make and get through first. Like, people are talking like these are going to come out in the next 2 years. No, this is like a 15-year wait time for everything you want covered.
Yeah. It's just because they went around and did dumb movies they didn't have to do. Did anybody want a Captain Marvel movie? Like, they didn't need to make that movie, but they went and spent so much money and they bombed hard. They lost so much money.
Both of them? The second one? I didn't see the second one.
The Miss Marvel, not Captain Marvel.
I mean, that show got good reviews, I guess, but
no, the one with all three of them are together.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
And then they did the Black Widow one. Why did anybody care about this movie? It should have been done before before she died. It would have made more of sense.
Was that even in streaming?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I mean, was
unfortunately.
that even in theaters? It was direct to streaming, wasn't it?
I don't remember. That was during COVID, right? Yeah. Oh, it was through stream because I remember she was upset about it or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. First thing the Iron Surfer is going to do is crash land on Earth. Yeah. Oh man, you probably have metal. Yeah, that's the other thing. How often is he going to have that mask on?
I don't
Right?
know. You know how much these people like to show their faces.
Well, it's in their contract, right?
Yeah.
You got to show their face. That's another thing. Like that's if he's walking around with the helmet on, or mask on. Jeez,
It's like, are you supposed to have a scar or something? Like, no. I'm handsome.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man.
Look at this tangent. You've derailed us.
What else
Honestly,
we got?
honestly, I like this kind of talk. And then last but not least, we have actually this is pretty sweet.
That's a really nice. Yeah. That's so close to his look. Jeez.
That hair too. That hair.
Wow. The sculpting is amazing.
And then they teased Winter Soldier.
Woo!
They keep teasing things like Ant-Man. I'm like, you should have done this a while ago.
It's funny they have this just before the movie's coming out.
Which is smart. Unlike the Ant-Man that's coming out years later, and everyone has a sour taste in their mouth.
That was another disaster movie.
Well, you don't like Kang getting beaten up by
So dumb.
They said, oh.
Jeez.
Head sculpt looks good, but it could have... Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. It's just good that if they didn't give you the alt head, people would be upset about it.
Oh yeah, they'd be like, "Whoa, what? Where's this other head? What? This is stupid. I'm not paying this much money." This is crazy. This was actually really good. The Winter Soldier.
I'm interested in how the arm will move because I don't really see segments here. So is this like a seamless robotic arm? And if so, will it look weird when bending and moving it? Killed Thor, brags about it, gets beat up by Paul Rudd. Yeah, basically.
Marvel genius idea of introducing next Thanos by having Ant-Man defeating him.
Memories. Remember like it's just yesterday.
Good times.
Would you
Is
give
that
that
it?
movie a 5?
I can't remember.
A 5 or a 6? And that was you being generous?
It was one of those low movies. You know, what can you do?
It's a rainy afternoon type of movie.
Yeah, definitely raining. All right.
Let's see your list, sir.
My list? Okay.
Yeah.
I got 2 lists. So here's a couple of stipulations before anybody starts going after us. Our list, so piss off. 2, it is something that we have to own ourselves in our collection. So if we do not own it, it cannot be on our list.
And it's what you got this year, right?
This year, 2024.
So even if it came out in like 2023, if you got it this year, you added it.
If it's the tail end, sure. You know, like
I'm just saying that because I don't want people to come after you.
Yeah, I don't know. If we got in our hands at 2024, it counts as 2024. Generally, we do get our stuff within that year, but sometimes it's the last of the month. Last month of the year. Sometimes it pushes over to January, right? So, but all mine are in 2024, as far as I know, is when I got them. I've got 2 lists here, 2 top 5s, and I've got 1 domestic, which is pretty much Marvel Legends, and the other one is import. Now, I couldn't do more because D said, no, we don't want to be here forever.
I didn't say anything, but
He's
please
just
go on.
I had way more. I do have an honorable mentions. I have 2 companies 2 lines. Honorable mention to Jada Street Fighter line and honorable mention to Jada's Mega Man line. I think those 2 lines are amazing. Unfortunately, they're not on my list on either one of them. All right, so I will start with the Marvel Legends top 5. The first one on my list is, where is it? Here, let me pull it up. Oh, geez, thanks. Okay, here we go.
What did I do?
No, not you. I'm talking about the intern. So number 5 is Odin. Big, chonky, beautiful looking Legends figure. This is the Odin that we deserve, and we finally got it. I really, really like this figure. So yes, Odin, my number 5 in the list. All right, you go.
Did you open it? Oh, me? Okay, 1 second. Jesus.
Oh, you don't have your ready. You want me to continue with mine?
No, I just have to pull it up.
Okay. Yeah, see, way to go, D. You rushed me into this, guys.
So right off the bat, this isn't in any particular order. So I have.
Wow, you don't have it in order. You only had one job to do, D. You had one job. Try to make it order right now.
No, I have Gear 5 Luffy.
I have fun with this Luffy. Guy. I always think of like the loofah.
Like I have fun with this dude.
This one looks like a loofah.
He's posed up.
So yours is just a mix of top 5 of anything.
Yeah, I don't give a crap. Take this one.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not doing Legends stuff. This is just my favorite. I always play with this guy. I found the bendy wire limbs very interesting because I'm used to like the joints and the pegs. So some people like it, some people hate it. I like his design, and I tuned in right when he got this form. So yeah, I like him. I don't know if I know you are sort of into One Piece. Actually, Diamond Select. No Todd's. Diamond Select. Marvel Select.
Hey, we're thinking of doing a Patreon starting next year. So if you got some ideas, we'll do it. So we're doing a Patreon next year. We'll have some cool stuff. Unique stuff. Like 2 of D's room when he doesn't expect it.
Good luck with
I just show up. I kick the door down. Flashlight, cameraman. All right. We might do a stream over. We have to get approvals from both of our significant others. So I mean, we might just do it from our rooms and camera on.
I mean, I don't think I'd have any issue. That being said, we're both old and we probably be like, okay, I'm going to bed now. It's like 10 p.m.
We're both snoring away. The camera's on.
You just come in, okay, I'm heading to bed. You can here's the remote.
No, you'll have your room, I'll have my room. So we're both good. Okay. Number 4 on my list from the Marvel Legends of figures is She-Hulk. From the Secret Wars? Yeah, Secret Wars line, right?
Because the show left an impression on you?
This has nothing to do with the show, D. This is a comic book figure.
Okay.
Don't taint it. So yeah, that's my number 4 of Marvel Legends. I wanted this figure for a while and I finally got it. It is a beautiful looking figure with good articulation. I enjoyed it. It's fun. Did you like this figure?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah, number 4 on my list. All right, your turn.
I immediately got rid of the MCU version when she came out.
Yeah.
Abyss Knight. So I did like Darksiders. I like the accessories and engineering of this dude. I like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I like the little details here, like the jewel in his sights, the inscriptions, the bandages, his cloak. I was curious how they would engineer this guy. When his horse comes out, I'll probably be grabbing that. And hopefully they release War soon and Strife. What did you say? She-Hulk basically found the show.
Yeah.
So yeah. I know you're not into like this whole like Grim Reaper-y type things. I do like the 4 Horsemen of Apocalypse in many forms. So when this game came out, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I like the first one. The second one was pretty sweet. Third and fourth were kind of letdowns, but I will be getting all their figures when they come out. Overall, I have no issues with the quality. There hasn't been any QC issues. He poses the way I want, so I'm happy with him.
Cool. Fair enough. All right. Number 3 on my list is, I think, arguably the best Wonder Woman figure ever made. Power Princess. From
She's pretty
Squadron
cool.
Supreme.
I like her a lot, actually.
It's probably the best Wonder Woman figure, period. Like, it's better than the Mezco one we have. So, great figure.
Oh,
yeah, I know. I hated
I'm
it.
looking at it right now.
I apologize for opening up wounds.
That's
So
okay.
yeah. So Power Princess is number 3 on my list. What do you got now?
I have an MDLX Sideswipe. Hot Rod I got before that, but that was I think the end of 2023. I don't remember.
It was like December-ish, yeah.
And I just have fun. Like, this guy's very simple, but he poses great. I didn't have any quality issues with him. He had that nice oily smell that I love so much. I love the accessories. Elvin's lining up the female fatales.
But wait, there's more, Ryan.
Yeah. Who's your? Oh yeah, he's on your. You have your list, so I won't ask because I was going to ask who's your MDLX, but I asked that at the start of the show. So far, I think until Jazz comes out, this guy's sweet and simple. Like, he does the trick. He does everything I need him to do. Optimus is an obvious one. Megatron as well. I feel like he came underutilized with his accessories. Like, they could have gave him his energy mace and just more stuff. Plus, his skirt kind of pops off. Starscream was humongous, and I had issues with the wings. Hot Rod looks nice, but didn't end up being my favorite. Bumblebee's so small. Didn't get Cliff Jumper. So we'll see. We'll see if Jazz takes the spot. Jazz will have to have a lot of QC issues for me not to make him my favorite one.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you got up?
Can you take yours off the screen?
You can just click it, can't you? Just hit
Well, I don't
share.
want to be rude. I don't want to be rude, right? Give you opportunity. Number 2 on my list, and let the good times roll, is Warbird. I love this figure so much that I have 3 of it.
You have
I
3?
got 3.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I'm surprised by that.
I'm gonna use one to give to you to do custom down the road, but I absolutely love this figure. I was thinking maybe Canary. Do you think you can do a Canary with this?
Probably. Yeah, that's a good
Right? Canary. So
I mean, I hate the fact she has a mask.
But doesn't Canary have a mask?
No.
I thought she had a version with the mask. Anyways,
No.
well,
you're thinking of her fishnets. Instead of a mask, you went with fishnets.
Oh yes, those fishnets. Anyways, okay. Yeah, Warbird. I love this figure a lot. So number 2 on my list. All right, what's got you? What do you got?
I have Scarlet Spidey. Same body. I switched out his hoodie with a cloth goods one, but the old Scarlet Spidey was on that same like 14-pack ab body that Ryan was talking about for $20.99. It was just outdated. So I'm glad they did redo him. I'm happy they didn't just repaint a Spider-Man head all red.
678. I was rushed, man. I actually wanted to do a top 10.
Elvin has don't you have an import list too?
I have an import list too as well, but
Yeah.
I was rushed, guys. Sorry. Okay, it's D's fault, so blame him. And I didn't want to have the same stuff that D had either, because I had a feeling what he would want. The Dark Soul did caught me off guard, but this I expected you to have.
Oh yeah, I'm
Dark
sorry.
Side.
He mentioned Joe Mad did the art, and he did.
Yes.
Okay, your turn.
All right. Okay. My favorite figure. People are going to argue here. It's not the same. But it's my favorite figure from the Marvel Legends this year. It is Giant Man. I love this guy.
Oh, you love him. Okay. I'm
love
surprised.
him. I love him. I got 2 of them. I opened up one. I sold one, I think. Yeah, I sold one to a buddy of ours, Brad. But
so do you have one now or 2?
I have 2. I had 3. I have 2 now. I want the one zombie looking one and the regular looking one.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So love this. Excited. I can't wait to take some pictures on my city diorama here. So it's beautiful figure. Chef's kiss. Love it, love it, love it. It is my number 1 figure from Marvel Legends this year. That Scarlet Spider-Man, I totally forgot about it, and then I remembered about it afterwards, but it was too late. I already made my list.
If you didn't remember
If,
it,
if, if I had a top 10, it'd be in there 100%.
but if you
that-
didn't remember it, then is it really good?
It
In
is
your-
good. It was just there's so many Spider-Mans that came out this year, right? But yeah, no, I love Scarlet Spider-Man. It's one of my favorite Spider-Man outfits. So, and then the one you're showing next is also a favorite one too. But anyways, that's my favorite figure. Go for it.
This is
There you
what
go.
we're talking about. So we have Superior Spider-Man with the Waldos. The body, I'm surprised they just didn't reuse the same one Scarlet Spidey was on, but that's okay because again, the last Superior Spider-Man we had was on an outdated body, and he didn't come with the arms or the extra like backpacks and stuff. Like it was a very, very cheap looking figure.
Mm-hmm. That's a great looking figure. All right, my import line here. Okay, let's see here. Where do I begin? Let's begin here. Okay, so number 5 on my list from imports is SH Figures Goku from Daima. I love this figure. In fact, it's right here in front of me. It is so small but so articulated. So many cool poses you can do. It's got even a toe articulation. Great little figure. It gives me Krillin vibes from a few years ago, where I thought that was one of the best figures I owned in the Dragon Ball line. Just the way you can just pose that figure into countless martial art poses, and this figure is pretty close to that. I wouldn't say better, but pretty close. And it's just, it's really cool. So, yeah, number 5 is my Goku from Daima. Let's see here. Well, you don't have any more left, right? You're done.
I have some still.
Okay, go ahead.
I just made a random list of stuff I like.
Okay.
CT Toys. They came out of nowhere with their random bootlegs.
Dang.
So this guy was only like $20, and he did what I wanted Hasbro to do years ago, which was make a decent Agent Venom. So Hasbro did their crappy one.
$20 and you got that. That's crazy deal.
This is the Hasbro one. So
yeah, it costs more for less.
So I'm perfectly happy with this one.
Yeah.
It poses good. Like Spidey Pete posed them up well.
That looks crazy.
Accidentally jumped ahead. But yeah, for bootleg, they went the extra mile and redid the armor, so it's not the same. So you can see here the sculpting they did. Otherwise, it would have been like most bootleg companies would have just painted this white. So he would have had the spikes. That's not what he looks like in the comic anymore. So they redid his shins, his forearms, and his shoulder pads, and they kept the posability and accessories the same, as well as shrunk him down a little bit so he scales better.
Okay. I do want to have a couple of honorable mentions from the domestic line that I didn't get to do, but there is one that I want to mention is the Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. That figure is awesome. I really love that figure, and I'm very lucky to get that figure because it went like quick. It was gone. So that's an honorable mention as well. That didn't make my list because I was rushed. All right. Back to the imports. Number 4, sorry, on my list is from Mafex, Eradicator. You got this figure too, right?
Yeah, he's right here. I like him, but did he come with enough accessories for you? There's not much he could have come with.
Well, I mean, what else he's going to come
exactly.
with?
But compared to like Steel and Cyborg Superman.
Yeah, but Steel was last year.
I know. It's just...
It is what it is for this year, right? I mean, the only thing that could dethrone it is Superboy comes out before the end of this year.
Clearly, I like him. It's just, could they have made him... I don't know. Like, I don't hate it, but he's cool.
Yeah.
So far, who's your favorite Mafex Reign of Superman figure? Like the Death and Return.
Who do we have right now? Black Superman. Black Suit Superman. We have Steel, Eradicator. Who's the other one? Cyborg.
Cyborg, yeah.
You asked me this question last time. I said Steel, but I actually was thinking about it.
We didn't have him yet, so now I'm wondering if he dethroned.
I've totally forgot about Cyborg. I like the look of Cyborg because he looks pretty cool and he comes with a bunch of stuff. But if I had to pick one of them, I'd probably still pick Steel. I think he just looks like awesome. He's just so well built.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is number 4 on my import list. So all right, go for it. What do you got?
Guyver, I really liked the manga. I watched some of the anime. I don't think they finished it. They redid the 15th anniversary figure. I had the old one that goes for like $400 now, but he was a little too small. So when they announced they were redoing him, I got super excited. Pre-ordered him immediately.
He looks badass.
Like, I don't know, he's just a cool looking figure. I like Parasite suits. Like, I like living symbiotic suits. And that's
I don't like parasites, but I do like
if they give me superpowers, do whatever.
I highly doubt it.
Do whatever you got to do.
Not on this planet.
His titties open up for his sword catch. So yeah,
Is it worth $100?
For me, it is. Pose is great, no issues. I'm not worried about anything breaking. They redid the thigh joints there, so it's not like the ball pegs like the old one. He's the other one was probably came up to his shoulder, so the scale is way better. Like you can see the one in the back here, that's the old one. And then here was the other one where you can see these ugly joints there, and he doesn't pose as well. He might as well have just been a statue. And then this new one in front, where
Ryan asked an important question.
No, he does not. I was very excited about that. They actually gave him SH joints. I don't know why he got the special treatment. I guess because
he looks awesome. If I knew enough about this, I would probably buy it. But I've already done my wild.
You've done that with
yeah.
So
yeah.
like...
So I've already flushed out my wild cards for the year, so can't get into anything else. All right, number 3 on my list of imports is the Mafex Daredevil, right here in front of me. So love it, love it, love it. The only downside to this figure is what everyone else talks about is the height, but I can overlook it because it's awesome. I might actually buy another one, but I have a feeling they'll make another variant. Black suit.
What kind of variant?
I wanted to put a black wash on this.
Okay, I understand why.
But I don't want to ruin this because I'm not that good at painting. So maybe if I'm in Japan, which I am, if I do see this at a good price, then I'll pick another one up and experiment doing some black washing. So yeah, we'll see. But that is number 3 on my list of imports. All right,
There's
what do you got?
A guy who does sweet repaints. Oh, I wonder if I can find him quickly. Anyways, well, I don't want to take up too much time. So on my next turn, this is a double feature.
Oh, wait. You have to do double features?
Well, because it's Street Fighter, right?
Wait, you just changed the whole... You didn't even tell me about this.
Yeah, I don't know what rules. I'm just saying these are my favorites.
Oh,
Chun-Li wins though. If I had to pick one, I pick Chun-Li over M. Bison.
The floor is littered with amazing figures.
Her over Bison, and I threw these guys in because, unlike Hasbro, they gave me the type of articulation I want in a figure. You have the diaphragm joint, you have the ab crunch, but it's on a ball peg. So you can get into poses that no Hasbro figure can hope to achieve. I could pose her like this and leave her standing. I remember I balanced her like that last time and it worked.
I forgot to even ask anybody in the chat, if you have a few figures in your top 5 or top 10, let us know. Maybe type it out right now. I'd like to see what you guys have picked as some of the best of this year from your collection. So just throw a few of them on the list. Maybe if you want to number them from 1 to 5, 1 being the best if you're in your collection. I like to see everybody else's. Honestly, man, this is so tough. Like, I collect so many lines, and there's literally I'm looking right now at maybe 5 figures here that could easily be in this list again. and replace interchangeable some of these. It's there's so many good figures that came out this year. So
I put Mega Man Jada as my
honorable mention. Yeah,
Honorable
I did Jada for both lines honorable because I think they're just killing it right now.
Well, the thing is, like, they are doing better things than Hasbro. Cloth good. That's unheard of.
Yeah.
Like,
and they're doing it with, like you said, better value, right?
Bison doesn't need to do the splits, but he can. He can get into better articulation poses than some of the athletic Hasbro figures. And the reason is because they just do their like hip cuts a little different. Instead of making the ass huge, they make the thigh bigger and then make the groove deeper. So that's why she can get into like the splits. That's all it took.
Yeah.
The only thing they did was just slice it like that part there. They put it up higher and then made her ass bigger. I don't know. It just seems weird that they came in out of nowhere and did it.
You want to read Ryan's number one?
My number one so far is the Hero Toys Demon Hunter, but I'm waiting to get the G Toy Storm King this week. Oh, I was going to ask. I thought it was out already, but yeah, he's coming in this week. Take pictures.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
You've seen them. I'll pull up a picture.
I'm sure I've heard of Demon Hunter. I don't watch it, so I don't know. Number 2 on my list. All right, here we go. Number 2 on my list is the MDLX Skywarp. The other expressions, I didn't get the picture. I should have got the right picture, but there's a picture of him, like his face mask is smirking.
Yeah.
And I just think that is so cool to see that look of him. It's awesome. That's number 2 of my imports. Yeah, really cool. And I love the paint. They even changed the feet different than Starscream, right?
Oh, they did change it.
Yeah.
I didn't get it, so.
Yeah. I love it. It's so good. I can't wait to get the rest of the Seekers. So
you like him better than Starscream?
Yeah. He just looks so much better. Just badass. And also, he doesn't have the hip issue that a lot of people are complaining about Starscream, right?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have that issue, but... Oh, sorry, not the hip. Wing. Is it the wing attachment?
It was the wings that fell off for me.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't have that. I was lucky with Starscream.
I think your Starscream's fine too, right?
Yeah, but you're not the only one that's mentioned about the wings. Other people have mentioned too, I've seen on the internet. So, yeah, number 2 on my list, Skywarp. Or, yeah.
For me, it's these guys. The Mezco Ninja Turtles. I'm counting all 4 as one figure. I wasn't going to get it. I'm like, the only way I would get this is if I see it in person, and that's not going to happen.
You weak sauce.
I was like, there's no way I'm going to see these in person because you had to pre-order them. And then the comic shop I went to is like, oh, we got 3 of these in if you want one. I was like,
damn it.
I don't want one, but I'm going to drive to the store, and if it's still there, then I'll buy it. It's like, hey, good news, we have one left.
Oh,
so, I'm not mad about it. In fact, I'll even bring out your boy Raphael.
Woo! The best turtle ever.
Just they're very basic. I know they are expensive, but I am a big Ninja Turtle fan, and I probably would have kicked myself if I didn't get it. Kamen Rider, Emperor, Mafex, Captain Daredevil. So he got Captain America as well. Who do you like more to have, Cap or Daredevil? Kamen Rider.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask me that question. I was like, "Ooh."
No,
I do like Daredevil.
He mentioned Kaiju number 8. I think he's fun. I have Kaiju number 8 right here. Pretty fun figure. I like him.
Brick says he said a couple of ones here. Mesco Doc Knock. Nice. Are you gonna see that Nosferatu movie that's out? I think. Let me know, Brick, if you've seen that one. King Conan. That's a nice figure too. Yes. He's got a bunch here. Ranked by Sexy Ice Mantis. Not familiar with that one. M Legion's Calazar. Not familiar with that one either. Awak, Mongrel, Hyena. Oh, that's the Kickstarter, right? And Hero Toys Diamond Hunter. Okay, nice.
Oh, yes.
I love Brick stuff because it's so out there, not the norm like I'm doing here. This is like I went to this line over there. I went to this line over here. Kickstarter over there. This guy in the alley was selling this figure, one of a kind. I got that one. So I love his variety. It's really cool.
Check out anyone who's listening. Go check out his streams as well.
Yes.
He's
I
very.
just opened the dark.
Here's
Barbarian?
what Ryan was talking about.
Okay.
I know you've seen him in passing when you scroll through sites when you're browsing like 5K or whatever. I don't know where you pre-ordered yours from, Ryan. What is he?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, and frankly, I've got enough things to care about right now, so it doesn't bother me. I've got a million lines here. Trust me. So here, I want to tell you something. This 4-pack here, I still haven't opened it up.
Which one? The turtles? Okay.
I still haven't opened.
I know you have so much.
I'm going to open it up, and the other one that I haven't opened either is the Fantastic Four one.
That I'm not surprised about.
I haven't opened that one up yet. Maybe
I didn't even realize you had that.
We'll have some. Maybe we'll have some pizza and open up the Turtles one.
At least open up. See what Thing is like.
I also didn't open up 2 other 4-packs of Turtles. The Eastman one, and I still haven't opened up the wrestling one either.
All Ryan's hard work, and they're just sitting there. Are those ones he got you?
No, he got me.
He got you some. I just don't know if it's
they were before that ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Ridiculously good. Nice. All right, my number 1 import of 2024. I love this figure. I don't care what anybody else says. It is so cool, and I'm so happy to have it. It was freaking expensive, but it is the Mezco Ghost Rider.
Oh, I didn't realize you had that.
What?
I don't know why I didn't think you got that.
Silly rabbit.
And
I love Ghost Rider.
It yet?
No, I opened it.
Okay.
Yeah, I opened this one. This is Chef's Kiss. I love the bike. I love the effects. I don't care what anybody says about, oh, it's a little bulky, the leather. No, wait. I love it. It's so cool.
When he's sitting on the bike, you can't even tell.
No, you can't. And it's just it's so good. This is my favorite Ghost Rider figure. I've got so many of them. I even have that Marvel Legends one just came out recently. So
yeah.
I remember when I was selling my Toy Biz Marvel Legends, he was one of the last figures that I wanted to part with. So yeah, I loved it. I'm so happy to have this in my collection. My favorite of 2024.
That's a good one. Brick, I don't know if you answered this already. Could that 4-pack make your top list at all? Are you talking about the Turtles or the Fantastic Four, Brick?
Yeah, which 4-pack? I just mentioned 4 of them.
Ryan, did you get the that Diablo figure, the Hero Toys one? The Devil?
Diablo.
This one, I was always wondering about, because I was always considering this.
That's a crazy looking figure.
I like it a lot.
The Mezco one. You're talking about the Mezco one that D just mentioned as one of his top 5? Yeah, I have not. If I open that up, I have no doubt it'd probably creep into my import list.
I think when it comes to price,
2 years ago,
for the Diablo.
Oh, Diablo.
This is an old figure. So the thing with the Turtles though are they look very nice, but they don't really pose all that well. So that's what people's gripes were. So I mean, they pose as well as anything with a shell can. Like you can't really get away with like an ab crunch because unfortunately,
I think aesthetically, yeah, it could be just enough. And then obviously the plethora of accessories that you get from Mezco, I think it would creep in my top 10 of imports. I don't know about top 5.
Who said? Someone said King. Brick said King Conan. I had the old Conan. I was playing with it a few weeks ago, so that's the only reason I didn't get King Conan. But I do like the.
Likewise with me, yeah. Likewise with me. I wonder if they're gonna make a Arnold one, but they'll have to pay probably a boatload of money for his likeness.
Wait for Super 7 to do it.
Yeah.
Isn't Brutal? Someone's doing something. Maybe it's Brutal.
Or just go buy a third party. Just buy a head, third party head, right? So
Someone's doing something.
What else is out there that we didn't mention? I didn't mention any Joes, to be honest with you, but I should, right?
They're all on your table. I'm surprised you didn't bring any up.
Shut up.
Like, I'm surprised that big dude isn't on your list.
Big
Mutant Man. I forgot his name now. The
Mutant
animal
Man?
dude. The guy with the bat wings. I don't.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Now my head escapes that. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There is the what do you call it? There was a couple of Joes that I went. Obviously the HasLab one. That was a nice one. Look at those tatties.
I was considering this.
That's a chunky boy.
Crow Man instead.
I love the creative days.
Okay, so which Joe from this year is your favorite?
Oh man, how do you put me on the spot now? I have to get it. I have to get a list out here. I do like the retro wave Cobra Commander with the chrome helmet. As a shield,
Yeah,
a face shield. I like that one. That's a really because it's very a nostalgia. So I kind of fall into that kind of thing. So I do like that one quite a bit.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, Brian says Mezco Firefly. Did you give up on their Mezco Joes, or is it just they take too long that you stop caring?
I don't really care. I've got enough Joes now. I don't know. Not really into it.
My sleeper favorites, because of how absurd this whole thing was, Premium DNA's Earthworm Jim, because these shouldn't exist. Like the actual company that was supposed to be selling these just radio silence, and then they showed up on AliExpress or all these like
Allied Express.
Allied Express. Allied Baba.
What else is there for Joe's?
No vehicles for you?
Well, I mentioned the Dragonfly.
Yeah, okay.
So that probably is my favorite of G.I. Joe Dragonflies. I had how many did I have? Not bragging here. I sold 3 of them to one of our friends, and I sold it to him for a really good price. I think he wanted to get it in the hands of other people who couldn't get it, and they were happy with the price too.
Yeah.
So I was gonna keep 2, but then I got the side eye from the wife, and I'm like, okay, time to sell them. So I sold them. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy they went to some people that are really gonna enjoy it.
And if you sell them for retail, like it
was retail basically with a little bit of a markup, but the markup was warranted because it's already more than the price that I was going to sell it for.
Yeah,
and these people wanted it, and they were happy with the price too. So, yeah, I can't remember who else Joe's, but for me, I think the Cobra Commander retro looking one was my favorite one of this year. They make so many of these figures, so. Sergeant Slaughter was not bad. Yeah, those are the ones. I also want to mention that I did like the Studio Series stuff that came out this year for Transformers. I mentioned Optimus Prime, but I also liked Swoop.
Oh yeah,
he was really good. Finally get a decent sight.
People love completing their Dinobots. Like every few years, people are like, "I got to complete the Dinobots." Like, didn't you just do that? Like, no. This is a different Studio Series version.
What's the name? Road Pig, is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, with the like just the chunky dude with the like sledgehammer cinder blocks.
Yeah, he's pretty dope too. Yeah. So yeah, that's a nice one too from G.I. Joe. They're making so many good figures. I have to slow down with Joe's now. Didn't pick up all of them. I've kind of slowed down. It's just too much. I've got like 2 shelves, massive shelves here, just packed to the brim of Joe figures. Then I've got another shelf back here, packed, and then I have another room with another shelf packed with Joe. So got enough Joes. We're good. Gonna have to scale back on that. So no more army building, none of that stuff. Those days are done. So
here's Ryan's dog.
So cute. So cute. Well, that's not a dog. That's not a dog.
He was showing me his stat, but it was on 5K too.
Why is it sitting in a pile of loot? Go get that loot. You gotta get your Christmas gifts. Get the loot to come to you on Christmas Day and open it up. While your kids are opening up their presents, you're opening up yours. That Optimus is badass, man. Get it. It's nice.
Were there any issues with it?
People said it was a little bit small.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Honorable mention for if you want to get good likeness, I would suggest YOLO Park's Transformer line. They don't transform, but they look really good. The Optimus Prime looks really good. He's even got the really pointy antennas. A lot of times they don't issue that because of children trying to maybe poke their eyeballs out. So they kind of trim it down, but the YOLO ones are good. The original Transformer line.
Well, there's so many here.
The G1.
And are you talking about this one?
Yeah.
The model kits?
Yeah, so people when they hear model kit, they're like, oh, I don't want to paint it or put it all together. It's literally like 3 pieces that you put together. It's like the torso, arms, legs, or 3 or 4 pieces, then you're done.
Oh, it's die cast too.
Yeah, it's really good. They had they had Nemesis. I don't know if it's sold out. They had that, and Megatron looks really good too. That's if you want to get a really good Optimus Prime for good value, then the YOLO ones I highly suggest. They're really good. If I didn't have the MDLX line going, I would have went this route.
Yeah, here's what Elvin's talking about. You just plug all the pieces in.
Yeah, it's simple. Snap, snap, snap. You're done. There's no painting required, nothing. So I do highly recommend this if you want to get a really G1 likeness without paying the crazy price for the master piece line. Yeah, Starscream's not too bad. Yeah. Megatron's pretty good.
He actually comes with his proper weapons.
And Megatron, I think there's no orange barrel. So I was back there. I just saw it. Megatron. On the right there. No, go up. You were right next to Optimus.
Oh, this? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the first one I saw. Because a few of my friends were like, I didn't see it in hand, but they were talking about, oh, have you heard of YOLO Park and this Megatron? Yeah. And they didn't shut up about it. So it's nice that people are happy with the product.
Yeah. That's what you should be showing off. Hey, I can't get into this line because I'm already in the MDLX line. So not doing 2 lines with non-transformable robots. I've got Hasbro lines with the Studio Series, and I got the MDLX. I'm good. Not to mention that MDLX did the retro wave of G1 likeness with Bumblebee, Optimus, and Megatron, and I have those ones here as well. So I've doubled down on non-transforming Transformers. So, but honestly, these guys are really cool. They look awesome.
Oh, I did show it, Ryan, because Elvin didn't know who it was. So that's when I was like, I'm sure you've seen him. The dude with the wings.
Yes. Looks insane. Give me nightmares.
His eyes light up when he has the skull accessory.
Crazy. Demon Hunters.
Anything? Whoa. Anything on your radar for next year?
Do you have any?
I can't think of anything right now. There's so much that I don't know if they count, like the MDLX Mega Man stuff. I want just
gas is nice to have. Yeah. I'm curious what direction they're gonna go
for Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
Because they could very well just stop, like dead stop, and have half.
Oh man! Don't do that! Don't say that! Don't say that! I'm looking forward to Superboy from Mayfex.
What else is here? Oh, my cable. They're gonna reissue this guy, I bet. They always. They love to reissue.
That's the
Yamaguchi one.
Yamaguchi one. Yeah.
One of the first ones. Like, should I trust this company because of the?
What are your thoughts after all these years?
Oh yeah, there's a very, very. You either love it or hate it. I have no problems with it, but I can understand why people would get frustrated with the articulation, maybe, and all the accessories, because people are used to like rules when it comes to accessories.
So, what did you say? You're expecting to re-release this?
Yeah, because they re-released Deathstroke, they re-released Deadpool 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah. Someone else got Agent Venom did, and he's new. Spider-Man. So they're gonna do Cable again.
If they do another Cable, then I'll jump in because I missed the boat on that one. Because the reason why I missed the boat on that one was I wasn't familiar with that line, and I didn't know if I want to get into it because it's not cheap either. And so I didn't. I pumped the brakes on it, and I should have went into it, but
it's very character specific. If it's a character you like and you feel like the joints aren't ugly,
because the Flash,
sure. Like
Reverse Flash that I have,
yeah,
that's a pain to get into position, man.
Yeah,
that's a lot of moving parts there, and every little piece of lightning strike will fall off and can snap in 2 seconds too. It's like, oh my god, it's frustrating. But they are good looking figures, though. Yeah, Superboy is.
Oh yeah, I have this too. I like it a lot, and the Hellboy figures from 1000 Toys. Moon Knight is great. I like the Moon Knight from because I didn't get the Marvel Legends one, and like I said, the Mezco one I don't want to get my dirty fingerprints on, so that was a nice substitute. I hope you like Superboy.
I hope so too.
Because
those glasses better come off.
They either come. There's an alt-head or something.
Yeah. Another figure just came to my mind right now is also Angel from Marvel Legends. I like that figure quite a bit too. I'm a sucker for figures with wings of any type. You see my collection, you start noticing, hey, that guy's got a wing, that figure's got a wing. Yeah, I'm into that. So
I like Jean, like her Phoenix look from Maytag.
I was grappling with that. I was thinking of like,
she didn't come with enough.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, for the deluxe price, it was a little too much. So yeah,
because why not get the Legends? And
there's so many lines.
I hated this part where like see how they broke up her insignia there. Her logo. Yeah. Like they could have just made it a tad bit smaller.
What else is there? Nothing else that I could think of. Yeah, there's so many other lines. I didn't have time to go through it all. There was, there's wrestling line. There's third-party lines that I bought a couple of figures from. I didn't say anything from NECA, even though there was a bunch of NECA stuff that came down the line. The Raphael, the one that you should have got with blood and arrows in him.
Why?
Show the true strength of who he is. Yeah. Turtle Van. Did mention in the Turtle Vans.
Because did you play around with them enough?
I haven't opened up 2 of them.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I was going to ask you, but I didn't want to.
I didn't want to put them on the list because I didn't open them up. I'm like, I can't really put them on the list if I haven't opened around, messed around with them, right? So
I was being nice and not like calling you out, but then you just did it yourself anyway.
Well, no, it's true. Like they would have been on my list if I had opened it up, but I didn't have the time. So there's so many big boxes of figures that I have to open up because I've got to get this room back in order. But it's like, now what do you remove to replace that too, right? So
yeah.
Well, that's the process I'll have to go through. So there's going to be a bunch of things I'm going to let go and sell. So ramen tank 20. Oh yeah. Oh, the ramen racer. Yeah, ramen racer definitely. Yeah, I have that here too. I have to open that up too. Yeah, I can't buy any more big
no more vehicles.
No more. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to bow down on that, some of it. If I am gonna buy a vehicle, then I have to get something else out. I did sell a G.I. Joe vehicle out so that I could bring in one. So that was 1 for 1.
You could sell one of those your least favorite Turtle Van. Unless you want to keep them all.
I don't know. That's a tough one. It's like trying to give your babies away.
Yeah.
I have a tank, the HasLab G.I. Joe tank, one of them. So I'm going to sell that. That'll make room for me to open something else.
Yes, it is, Brick. When that dragon comes out, it counts as
I know. So in order for me to get that dragon, I need to sell a couple of vehicles from here. Otherwise, I'm not getting it. That's what I've told myself. Like, sell a couple of big pieces to get that big piece in. So stop
setting Ryan up for his stupid joke. Don't never mind.
I was ignoring him. You
I
were
know. I fall. I like. I feel compelled to answer like a little lost puppy, and then he says something
Yeah.
stupid.
I am gonna sell some of my legions. So if you guys are looking to get some legions, you'll have to pay for shipping though. But I'll try to sell it.
They probably have all of them. I
They
assume.
probably do, but I'm just saying if you
Yeah.
guys are interested in it, some of them are sealed, some of them aren't. But I'll have to probably downsize, especially the space.
I was gonna ask. Even the cosmic. I thought
Yeah,
you
the
liked
cosmic one. I have to get rid of at least half of them, probably. Oh man. Anything else?
No, I think we're good.
We're good. That's for 2024 wrap up, man. I want to first of all thank all of you guys who come watch our show, talk with us, interact with us. You guys make our day. I appreciate it. I know D, maybe you want to say something nice for a change to these people.
You guys are cool. I like you guys.
I'm fine.
I said it. I like you guys.
I appreciate you guys.
They know I like them because I message and talk to them offline too.
Yes, you do. Appreciate you guys for laughing and telling me my jokes are great, even though sometimes they're not. Appreciate all that. 2024 comes to a close. I might try to jump in, maybe if I have a chance during the holidays by myself. I know D's busy, but I might do it maybe from Chicago if I have a chance. I do want to thank everybody that subscribes to us. We're the small channel that could and that can and that will. We just have fun doing this stuff here. So yeah, we want to thank all of you guys. Hope everyone has a good holiday. If you're celebrating, if you're not celebrating, doesn't matter. Just hope you guys have a good round off your 2024 properly. We will see you guys in January. I believe it's going to be the second week of January because I'm still not back in town, I think. But we will resume in 2025. Another year off the list, D. We did it again. We haven't been canceled yet, D. Not yet.
I'm surprised I'm still alive.
We're surprised, right? We're surprised we haven't been canceled yet. But thank you, everybody. So once again, wherever you're on the world or the universe, have yourself a good morning, a good day, a good night, and a happy holidays.